A major diplomatic rift is unfolding between the United States and South Africa. President Donald Trump has taken a bold step, cutting off U.S. aid to Pretoria over a controversial land expropriation law. This decision is sending shockwaves across international relations. What does this mean for both nations and the world? Let's break it down. In a move that has stunned many, Trump signed an executive order halting U.S. aid to South Africa. The reason? A new law that allows the government to seize land without compensation in certain cases. Trump argues that this law violates property rights, unfairly targets ethnic minorities, and poses a threat to U.S. national security interests. He specifically accused the South African government of hateful rhetoric and race-based discrimination. The tensions first erupted when Trump took to his social media platform, Truth Social. He claimed that South Africa was confiscating land and treating certain classes of people very badly. This post triggered a diplomatic storm. Trump later doubled down, telling reporters that terrible things are happening in South Africa, referring to alleged forced land seizures. Shortly after Trump's statement, Secretary of State Marco Rubio escalated the situation further. He announced that he would boycott the upcoming G20 summit in Johannesburg, citing concerns over South Africa's land policies. The Trump administration claims that South Africa's actions directly oppose U.S. values of property rights and democracy. Tech billionaire Elon Musk, who was born in South Africa, added fuel to the fire. Responding directly to President Ramaphosa on X, formerly Twitter, Musk asked, "Why do you have openly racist ownership laws?" This statement further intensified the controversy as Musk's global influence brought even more attention to the issue. President Ramaphosa and the South African government have fired back. In a public address, Ramaphosa firmly stated, "We will not be bullied." He emphasized that the law does not allow arbitrary land seizures and that all expropriations must go through legal processes. Despite this, Trump remains unconvinced and insists that South Africa's policies threaten U.S. national security. So what's at stake here? Cutting U.S. aid to South Africa has significant consequences. The aid suspension could impact crucial programs, including those addressing HIV and tuberculosis, which have been heavily funded by the U.S. South African officials, warn that this decision could set back years of progress in healthcare and economic development. Meanwhile, the diplomatic fallout could also affect U.S. relations with other African nations. As South Africa prepares to host the G20 summit, tensions with the U.S. are at an all-time high. Will Trump stand firm on his decision, or will international pressure force a reconsideration? And what does this mean for future U.S.-Africa relations? One thing is certain. This diplomatic battle is far from over. This situation is evolving fast, and the stakes couldn't be higher. What do you think about Trump's decision? Will this move strengthen or weaken U.S.-South Africa relations? Drop your thoughts in the comments, like this video, and subscribe for more in-depth global news analysis.